When you
why do they hate me? They copy my style. Tryna hate me when they need to bow down. Talking about Zay is such inspiration, like reading a book with hundreds of pages. I am the chameleon, like puzzles and mazes. These niggas be mad, they silent and chasing this money for fame. They get to supply. Talking about Zay, you better watch your fucking mouth.
Reality shop, let me find out. As you, they told me about you yesterday.
Again, and it's some other chick that I have on my Instagram. And I know who's doing it, and I know who's fucking with me, but I really ain't went on here and just full out, just tripped out, because I'm trying to, like, what's the word? I'm trying to be cool. I'm just trying to just sit back, like, and see if motherfucker gonna keep messing with me, keep messing with me, keep messing with me, till I finally just fucking explode. But it be like little shit like that. It be going on, like, and I just. See, y'all get the point where I'm already exploded, and then it looks like I just exploded for no reason. But honestly, like, I really be to myself. I be with my motherfucking husband, with my family, getting money and just chill. Y'all don't really see me like arguing with motherfuckers or none of that shit unless they come fucking with me. Cause what do I gotta argue about? My life is great. God blessed me with a very great life. Like, it's nothing for me to be mad about. Like, I got a big ass house. I got all the money I want. I got motherfuckers that love me and respect me, genuinely care about me. I really don't got no worries in the world except business ideas. The only thing that can really stress me out is like business shit, you know what I'm saying? Like starting up companies and all the shit that I'm doing. That's the only thing that I have to worry about. I don't have like, you know, it's not like the old days. I'm not waking up in the hood mad. Like, it's really nothing for me to be worried about. So if I'm mad about something, it's because I'm not saying I'm a saint or an angel, but 9 times out of 10, I mind my business. I don't be giving a fuck about it. Like, motherfuckers be coming and fucking with me. Like, I be working, I be doing collabs, I got so much shit going on, and then a motherfucker will come and try to like step on my toes or like contact people I'm working with and fuck with me. Like, it just be a lot. But yeah. And then another thing that I seen y'all say, y'all was like saying like, what's the shit y'all saying? Why would I expose my friends? Like, I got real friends. My real friends, I've been friends with since I was for like 10, 12 years. Like, my day one friends, I have a group of friends. It's like 4 girls. I've been friends with these girls since I was like 12. And we ain't never had a fallout. We ain't never had a problem. Like, the most we probably had was like a little bickering, but we don't have to talk to each other for months, and it'd be like, as soon as we talk, we're back on, like, you know what I'm saying, like nothing never happened. But those are my real friends. These people, like, in this industry do not be my motherfucking friends, and I don't consider them friends. These aren't people that check on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't talk, like, after filming or whatever the case may be. Like, we have no relationship. Like, I don't be outside with these motherfuckers. Like, that's not friends. Like, friends are people, like family, like, that you can really count on. Like, I'm saying, so for motherfuckers to say expose friends, like, bitches ain't my friends. I don't even claim bitches as my friends. Never. You don't ever see me coming on this motherfucker talking about a bitch is my motherfucking friend. Like, my friends, I claim my friends, and I love my friends. Like, my friends I'll get my fucking friends the shirt off my back. Like, you don't ever see me get into it with my friends. Like, these motherfuckers that y'all be trying to say is my friends is like, no, they're not. These bitches wouldn't fucking spit on me if I was on fire. Like, how are they my friends? I be trying to understand that. Like, but yeah, people be giving people too much titles. Like, you making a person be more what is the word? Damn, what the fuck? You making a person be more to my life than what the fuck they are. Like, what is wrong with this light? I just don't be understanding that shit. oh, because I filmed with a motherfucker. Like, oh, I filmed with a bitch a couple times. That makes her my friend? No, the fuck that does not. Like, y'all gotta understand the word friend. Like, my friends don't fuck with my ops. They're not two-faced. If I say, bitch, this bitch is over with, I don't even have to tell them that. If they see me arguing with a bitch, like, they're cut. For these bitches that be acting like they're people's friends and then they be fucking with each other's ops, that's not your friend. Like, you and your real friends are gonna share the same enemies. You feel me? Like, ain't no bitch that's a friend of mine's coming in my face and fucking with me and then 2 minutes later hugging my op or a bitch I just fought. You feel me? That's not, no. Because my real friends, I do not play that shit. Like, they tell me, they don't gotta even tell me. If I know, bitch, you're cut. It's none of that. Like, these bitches ain't my motherfucking friends. I don't understand why y'all be feeling like just because the bitch take a couple pictures with a bitch or, like I said, film and is on the show cool or whatever. Okay, that's work relationships. Like, bitches ain't friends. Like, period. Now, some bitches become more like, what is that shit called? Like some you'll like more than others, like a little bit more, but that still doesn't make them a friend. Makes them associates. So any bitch that y'all ever was my friend, most likely was not my friend. Cause my friends don't fuck with my ops. Associates. Learn the word associates. That's what y'all need to learn, the word associates. Acquaintances, exactly. The word associates and acquaintances. How do you say it? Acquaintances? I don't, but that word's hard to say. Acquaintances. It's a big difference. And even my friends, I don't even consider them my friends. I consider them my family. Like, that's how I look at it. If you can't call me when you fucking late on the rent, you're not my real friend. You feel me? Like, real friends can call each other through everything. Like, bitch, I'm $500 short on the rent, bitch. Like, that's what friends are. Like, real family. Like, you don't feel no shame and like your struggles and your emotions. It don't even have to be struggles. It could just be your emotions. Like, I've been feeling down or I feel depressed or whatever. Like, your friends you should be able to come to about that type of stuff. If I can't call a girl and tell her that I'm sad or like I have shit going on, that's not my friend. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not my friend. So these people that y'all be trying to say are my friends, like, they're not my friends and never have been. Like, y'all start making this delusional shit in y'all heads from watching TV. That's the shit y'all come up with. But has that shit ever came out my mouth? No. I don't even have contact with these people after TV's done with. So that's definitely something that on my network I'm gonna want to change. Like, the girls that I really connect to, I want to be able to be family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, build real relationships. Because you're only as big as your team. Like, people be thinking they can do everything themselves or they're so independent. And it's like, no, the real truth to getting rich and staying rich is having a good team. It's not about doing everything Mrs. Independent. INDEPENDENT. Like, a bitch that says that is a liar. Anybody that's the best and has hella shit going on and is flourishing with their businesses and stuff and their career, they have a good team. Like, a good team means everything. You don't have a good team, you don't have shit. Like, you don't have a good team, you don't got nothing. She's $1 billion, baby. Ford black truck tail behind me, presidential, my first lady. That'd be my advice. Like, I always tell people that too. They be like, Stunna girl, what's your advice? Like, I always be like, believe in yourself, work hard, but like that's like the normal shit you would say. The real shit is build a good team. Really build a good team and really network. Cause sometimes you could have $0 in your pocket, and if you know the right people, you gonna have $1 million in your pocket. Like a lot of shit that be going on in the industry is because they know somebody. And y'all know what's crazy? I used to think that the industry, I used to think that it was all about like your numbers, like whatever numbers you get on your videos and like the statistics of shit, but it really don't be. It really be about who you know. Like motherfuckers get on the billboard because they know they have a connect or they're signed to a label. Motherfuckers be getting awards because of somebody they know. Like it's not organic like how you would think it would be. My song could stream fucking 100 million, and a girl with 4 million streams on her song, she'll be on the billboard because she knows somebody or the label do. And that was crazy when I found that out. I used to think shit was just based off numbers, and like it's really not though. Ooh, I know you like that. No, I'm independent. I got my own record label. Having my own record label is the best thing ever because I get to see all my money. Motherfuckers is getting signed for money that I'm getting monthly. And then too, it'd be crazy, like people think, oh, your song isn't on the billboard, you're not making no money. Like, do you know how much money you just can make off streams? I don't think y'all be realizing that. Like, just your song streaming. And then you gotta think about it. Every platform that your song is on, you're getting paid from it. So, my song on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, Pandora, or whatever is Pandora, Spotify, I don't know. Tidal, and all the rest of the shit that distribution company puts your music on. Distribution companies put your music on hella shit. So that's like 10 different things you're getting paid from just off one fucking song. And then it'd be like artists that's coming up, they don't know that. They don't know that they can make so much money off their song because they're brainwashed to think that you have to be signed to a label. Like, I don't know why people make it the end goal, like, oh, I'm signed to a label, like that means something. Like, I was signed to a label, that shit don't mean nothing. Like, labels are the biggest scam ever. Like, it'd be fucked up because the person literally, so like say you get signed, right? And then you have like a viral song. The labels nowadays, they're literally giving girls like 200K, 100K for a viral song. They'll give you that 200K and that'll be the only money you make off of it for the rest of your life. So say your song, they give you the 200K for the song and then they blow the song up even bigger. They're getting paid off that song till the day they die. Like, the company is getting paid off your music. You, on the other hand, you only got that 100K or that 200K. So you probably didn't ran through the money, and guess what? Your song is still streaming and you're not getting paid from it. The fucking label is getting paid from it. All you seen was 200K off it. Like, I don't know why people make it seem like being signed to a label is just like, oh my God, like, no, it's not. Like, in reality, you want to own your music, and like being signed to a label ain't it. I done met everybody. Like, I had just like a couple months ago, I had a private studio session. It was me, my husband, Future, and my A&R, Zoe. And he literally told us the same shit. Like, what do y'all do? He's like, what do y'all be doing business-wise and stuff? And then my husband was like, we got our own label. Like, she drops her music and she does monthly. Like, her music drops under her label. And then he was like, see, y'all already got the game figured out. Like, he was saying he's signed to a label. So he's like, that's why I get artists and I do what the label did to me. And that makes perfect fucking sense. But see, artists like him, they give him a big bag, and then he has to make an album, and then he gets more money. Like, but imagine if he wasn't signed to a label. Imagine all the money he would really have. Like, he would be probably a fucking billionaire. Imagine that. Like, so say they gave him a couple million for an album, but imagine how much money they're making off his album. So imagine if all that money went into his pocket. He would be like triple the amount of how much money he makes. But that's what people don't want y'all to know. Like, motherfuckers be having shit figured out. I just can't depend on. I just can't depend on. For saying what? That's not nothing bad to say. Like, I didn't say. I said he makes a lot of money. But imagine if he wasn't signed, he would be making like probably triple whatever he's making. And that's for anybody that's signed. Really. Unless you're just like a Drake. I don't know. But for the up and coming artists that are getting signed, it's like, it's not worth it. My nails is Piglet. And don't Piglet look like he a devil? When she did my nails, I'm like, bitch, you made him look like a little demon. If I wouldn't sign, I would do a partnership. Cause it's like, why would I sign and I'm getting all my money? It just won't make sense to me. I could have been signed. Like, I was taking meetings just like last year. Columbia and Republic was trying to sign me. They're like the best labels. And they was trying to sign me and give me a couple million as an advance. And then how labels basically do is they give you an advance, but you don't see no money off the back end. And that's what I was explaining to y'all earlier. Like, a motherfucker give you a couple million for your song, and then you gotta turn in an album and you gotta turn in more songs, and it's like you don't see no money off that shit. So the advance they give you is the only money you see. So what if they give you 3 million and then your song generates like 20, 40 million? Like, you lost out in the end pretty much. Like, and then you won't see no money until you make another viral song. So to me, it just was kind of stupid. Like, I can just be patient and let my songs generate and make double the money that I already would have fucking a label would have gave me. Like, my first deal the only deal I had was with, what was it called? Epic. Epic, I worked out a cool deal with them. Like, I got paid. And you know, at the time, I was in the streets hella much. So, the money they gave me 1.1 million. Like, but I only owed them one tape. And then the next tapes, I had the option of leaving the label or continuing on. So, that's when I turned in. I got my money, and then I had the tape Stunna This, Stunna That. Stunna This, Stunna That was just like bullshit ass songs that I didn't even like care about. I just put that shit all on a tape, and I turned my tape in, and then I got the money that they owed me out of my budget, and I went independent. But everybody's not that lucky. Like, when I got signed, I made them sign me to my label, so it was Stunna Girl Media with Epic. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody ain't that lucky. Like, a lot of people sign and then they get put on the shelf, or they get signed and then the label don't want to put out no more music. Like, if you ever see people that sign and then you just don't hear from them anymore, you don't like, where the fuck did this person go? It's because the label don't want to give them no more money. They don't want to like put the money behind their music. And so the artists don't want to pay for all the shit, so they just like, fuck it, they just disappear. But a lot of the times it's because the label don't want to push out the music no more. Like, they have other people at the label they care about, or like I said, they don't want to give up no more money. So they basically just get a couple hot songs out you, and then it's just fuck you after that. But
enough about the label talk. But that's why I see my I own all my features in music. And I'm not paying for no features. I don't know why people keep saying that. Like, how is Stunna Girl getting all these features? Like, my music's popping. Like, motherfuckers want to collab with me. I'm not paying nobody for no feature. I haven't paid nobody for no feature. It just doesn't make sense. It's like my platform offers
the same thing. Usually when motherfuckers pay for a feature, it's because they platform is not engaged. They don't got numbers. They don't got a poppin' song. You know what I'm saying? They just starting, or because they're not lit. And it's like, why would you not pay that person for a feature if that's gonna help you boost you up? But see, me, it don't make sense for me to pay for any feature, because whoever I'm doing a song with, we're helping each other out. Can't nobody get on this motherfucker and say that I paid for a feature. It's not happening. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's just like, it doesn't make sense for me to do that. Y'all hella funny. I'm not gonna answer that question. A great advice to get your music lit. Honestly, nowadays, like, okay, if it's a really good song, I feel like, okay, if you're like, okay, let me see. Cause when I had dropped You Know What the Fuck Going On, right? I was like mid lit. But when I had played the songs on my tape, I knew Runway was gonna be a big song. But usually when it goes like that, it's like you gotta put it on an album and you gotta drop it. And I'm trying to think. The song won't be viral as soon as you drop it, but in like 5 to 4 months, when it then hit, it'll be viral. That's if it's a good song. So I really can't say how to keep yourself lit, but shit, I don't know. All I'm saying is, like, if it's a good song, it'll go viral. You just have to wait for it. Like, you can't drop the song and be like, oh, this shit finna take off, this shit finna take off. Like, I ain't really seen nobody drop a song and it take off, unless they're like already an established artist. But like, when you an up and coming artist, you gotta give it that 3 to 5 month period. Like, 3 to 5 month period. Runway, I think I dropped it in like February, and then the song took off like in May, June. So you gotta be kind of patient, but it's really to keep yourself lit. I feel like nowadays people like to see y'all personality and shit. I feel like if you an up and coming artist, you need to be doing the shit I used to do. I used to get up on Facebook, beating on my chest, rapping. I used to rap out my car. I used to just, if y'all see all my throwback videos, I used to be really getting up on here, like, working. That's what I be telling my little cousins. I'm like, I can't just give you a career. Like, I could post you, I could tag you, but that ain't gonna make people listen to your music. Now, what's gonna make people listen to your music is you putting in the work. Like, you gotta go to the podcasts and rap. You gotta, like, upload videos rapping. You gotta get busy. Like, you gotta get in the feel for this shit. Like, I was going to every state and really locking in. Like, I remember I went to North Carolina. I shot real rap. Fucking that part I shot in New York. Like, I went to these states and I got locked in with, like, producers, video mans, like the locals there. Every state I would go to, I would use their video mans and their producers. Why? Because they're gonna tag you. Their YouTube channels might already have like X amount of subscribers. So you let the video man drop it on his channel and you drop it on your channel. Now guess what? You got a whole fan base in New York. Then you got a whole, like, when real rap took off, I had a whole fan base in North Carolina before I had one like in Northern Cali. No, it was like the same, but I had a whole fan base in North Carolina just because I went out there and did a video. Like, I was really in the field for that shit.
I didn't just be like post. I don't know. I didn't just like rap and then be like, yeah, it's finna be lit for me. I'm a good rapper. It's a lot of people that's good rappers. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. It's probably motherfuckers that rap better than me. But guess what? They didn't have my hustle. They didn't have my drive. Like,
and I feel like I'm the best. I don't feel like nobody better than me. But a motherfucker can rap good and all that. But it's like, what are you doing with it? Are you getting on the motherfucking internet and promoting your shit? Like, you gotta really get out in the paint and really do the shit. Like, if you gonna do it, really do it. Like, don't be half-stepping with the shit. You can't start rapping and be like, oh, I'm gonna drop a song every 5 months. Like, people are gonna forget about you. Or you can't feel like, oh, I don't got a network. I'm the hottest thing moving. Like, a motherfucker can't fuck with me. Like, you know, because a lot of the times when you go out and network, that's how you get your shit heard. I've been up giving y'all game. I ain't been on this long in a minute. Look, we up having a Stunna 101 class. The Stunna 101. Even with this network shit, like, that shit ain't just easy. Like, this shit is a whole different type of animal. But what do me and my husband do? We be reading. When we go to our meetings for it, we take notes. I be listening to the feedback that y'all have. But, like, it's a lot. I know I can't stop messing with my hair because it's just, like, in my face. I got a new single that I'm dropping. It's called Paid and Put Up. And then I'm probably gonna drop these songs with Lakeyah. So I did a song for her project called Raw Bitch. And then the song that I put her on was the DTF. Y'all know that song on my page with the slow motion sample in it? She got on that song. I forgot how it goes. Oh, yeah, he choking on me, put my back to the wall. I'm finna climb that tree cause the nigga is tall. That one, Dr. Dre, I forgot what I said. I put her on that video though. I put her on that song. But you know what I was thinking though? I don't really have a lot of songs with like, I haven't did a lot of collabs with male artists, so y'all gotta put me on to like who's currently going crazy. Cause if it was up to me, all I listen to is underground music and motherfucking old school R&B. I don't have a ghostwriter. I ain't never had a ghostwriter. You could just tell from how I rap. Like, a ghostwriter wouldn't even be able to say the shit I say. Like, come on now. Seriously. You could tell everybody else has ghostwriters because they all rap about the same shit. And y'all would be surprised who got really ghostwriters. Like, all the motherfuckers that be screaming they write they raps, don't write they raps. Like, when I was signed to a label, like, I met so many producers and they would just be playing me music and I'd be in my head like, hell no, you didn't write this shit. Y'all would be so, y'all fucking jaws would drop if y'all knew who didn't write their music. Like, it'd be crazy as fuck. I remember hella different producers. They played me hella different songs that they wrote. And I was just like, what? You wrote this? The main people that be screaming they write their music do not write their music. Like, oh my. And then y'all be so slow because it'd be like, y'all will go to the person's song on Apple Music and it literally says in the credits who wrote the song. And y'all will still be on here arguing like, no, they write their music. Come on, dude. Like, it's 8 different people in the credits. Like, it literally tells you this person didn't write the song, and y'all will still sit there and be like, they wrote the song, they wrote the song. Like, bruh. It's on the fucking internet that they didn't write it. Like, that shit, when people be and it literally says, like, publishing, writing, beats. That's why when I be posting my music, I make sure to put produced by, beat by. Like, I never like to use the word produced. I always put beat by, because it'd be like, bro, you didn't write my shit. Like, I don't like to use the word produced. Like, I never, if you really see, I really don't be putting produced. I put beat by to make it real clear that I wrote my song. Like, that produced by shit be sounding like you wrote my music for me. Like, no, I write all my music. And I got to a point, like, 6 years ago, I learned how to freestyle, and I never stopped. That's why hella motherfucking people be loving to work with me. Because bitches just can't get up in the studio and turn a beat on and just start rapping. Like, I could do that. All these new songs that y'all heard that I just made with Ray J, like, we got it on camera, me really freestyling. Like, it's some real deal shit. Bitches cannot do that. They'll be fucking sitting there for 5 hours, then wrote down some bullshit, or bitches really got writers. I need y'all to stop being so slow. Like, when a song says credits by and it's 8 different people, like, that's who wrote the fucking song. Like, I don't care if this is your favorite rapper. Like, why do they have 8 to 10 people credited for one fucking song? And then people will be like, oh, they just wrote the hook. They just wrote the hook. Do you really think it took 8 fucking people to write an 8 to 4 bar hook? Like, you gotta be fucking stupid. Like, it be some slow shit going on. Oh, it took 8 people to write an 8 bar hook. Like, no. That's why too, I get paid hella much off my music, because I write my music. Like, I get a check from ASCAP. I get a check from my distro company, and I get a check from ASCAP. And ASCAP is pretty much when you're a writer and you publish your music, like, whatever you're getting paid off fucking the distribution company is like double amount what you're getting paid on ASCAP. So since I'm an artist and I'm also a songwriter, I get paid for my writing. Like, I get paid for the publishing. Like, I don't have to give somebody my writing points, none of that. But you have to make sure your songs are registered. Because you could fuck up. Like, if that's what I'm saying, y'all don't know a lot. It's a lot to the music game. But, like, you get paid off being a writer. Why you think, like, the writers be exposing people and they be tripping? Because it's like, the people that come on here, like the songwriters that be writing music for all these artists, they be on here tripping because, like, that's their money that people are taking. Like, why are you taking credit if you didn't write the fucking song? Like, motherfuckers, the fucking writers, they get a whole check for writing a song. So I don't have no ghostwriters, so I get to see my check. I get to see my writer's check. I don't have to, it ain't finna be 8 people credited on one of my songs. Like, the only people that I have to motherfucking give some money to or some points to is the beat maker. That's the only person I gotta credit. But say if I use a sample, and the slow motion sample that I used, in the credits it'll be like, I have to credit Juvenile because that's his beat, and then I have to credit the producer who put the loops on there. But that's it, and that's all. Like, I don't got motherfucking 8 people I have to credit on my shit. Yeah, I'm still on live because I barely go live. I feel like talking. But really, right now, I'm finna go do a green screen interview. Because earlier, I was shooting for my trailer for my new show and shit. So I'm finna go do this interview, y'all. I'll come back on later.